All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and this one here is coming by Dr. Steve. And we all know that Kevin McCarthy is no longer the House Speaker. You know what I'm saying? We already know that. And so now we come across this where the RINOs panic as Patriots demand Jim Jordan for Speaker. There's a lot of panicking going on. We know that Trump spoke up for Jim Jordan. We all know that he endorsed him, so he would like for him to become the House Speaker, even though Trump said that he will step in if need be. So shout out to Trump for that. But we definitely gotta check this out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. And I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well. Without further ado, man, let's dive straight into this. Because like I said, there's a lot of panicking going on. So, hey, let's check it out.
Willing to go through tomorrow? Are you going to just keep going?
We need to get a speaker tomorrow. The American people deserve to have their Congress, their House of Representatives working. And we can't have that happen to get a speaker, so we need to do that. Plus, we need to be helping our dearest friend and colleague, our dearest friend and closest ally, Israel. We need to help them as well.
Keep going over and over again. Tomorrow, you expect multiple roll call votes?
Well, look,
tomorrow?
I felt good walking into the conference. I feel even better now. We got a few more people we want to talk to, listen to, and then we'll have a vote tomorrow.
Establishment rhinos are panicking as grassroots patriots rise up in demand. They vote for Jim Jordan for Speaker. We're going to see the latest on the upcoming vote today. We're going to see who are the remaining bitter holdouts who are refusing to back Jordan and how patriots are rising up, taking back their party once and for all. You're not going to want to miss this. Greetings, gang. It is me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot professor, here to help you to think better so you can feel better in these crazy and turbulent times. So if you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. Also, if you would be so kind, please share this video with friends and family. We're once again being throttled by big tech, so I need your help to get the hopeful message of this channel out to as many people as possible. So today is the day after the ultra rhino Kevin McCarthy was ousted as Speaker nearly 2 weeks ago in a humiliating defeat for the establishment. Conservative firebrand Jim Jordan will be voted on to replace him. The latest report from Axios is that former detractors are beginning to line up behind Jordan en masse. Dozens of holdouts began to flip to Jordan over the weekend, one of the major ones being Mike Rogers of Alabama, who gives the whole notion of a plastic head a new meaning. Rogers originally claimed there was no way he would ever vote for Jordan, and he even suggested that Republican holdouts work with Democrats to find a so-called consensus speaker, which, of course, would have been a disaster for Republicans politically. And as it turns out, the rank and file let Rogers hear that big time. The Gateway Pundit is reporting on a massive grassroots campaign that was launched over the weekend to get Jim Jordan elected. Tens of thousands of you have been flooding Congress with phone calls, literally melting their phone lines, and to show support that congressional aides said they had not seen in years. The office phone numbers of the various holdouts, the Rhino filth that continue to plague our party, were posted by a number of activists online, and particularly on X, formerly known as Twitter. And the political pressure brought to bear on these holdouts has been enormous and effective, given how many we're seeing renounce their opposition and voice now their support for Jordan. But there are still rhinos, Republicans in name only, or as I prefer, Diablos, Democrats in all but label, who are showing their true colors, despite the fact that Jordan was endorsed by the leader of our party, President Trump, as well as backed by a massive majority within the party. That has not stopped bitter and resentful rhinos like Don Bacon in Nebraska from continuing to oppose Jordan. Here's Florida Republican Congressman Carlos Jimenez on who he plans to vote for in today's vote.
Kevin McCarthy. I've been very vocal about it. I've also been very consistent. Since Wednesday, I've been in the same place, and I'm going to stick to it. Look, 8 Republicans voted with 208 Democrats to oust the Speaker of the House, our Speaker of the House, our leader. that we supported by 96%. And so I think the way out of this is to go back into the future, I guess, and just reinstate Kevin McCarthy. And us, looking for another leader, et cetera, makes no sense whatsoever. 96%.
Sorry.
Hey, Patriot business owners out there, you have got to meet my good friend, Josh Zaglowski, co-founder of ERC Specialists. He's got an amazing payroll protection company exclusively dedicated to understand. Carlos there, you guys in Florida 28 District want Kevin McCarthy back. You want him back. He's your representative, and according to him, you want Kevin McCarthy back. And so instead of voting for the speaker that the true leader of the party, Donald Trump, has endorsed, he's going to vote to put back Kevin McCarthy. I mean, let that hit you.
That's crazy.
Now, keep in mind, this is a so-called Republican who voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. And you have to wonder, how do Republicans like this continue to stay in office? Who is voting for these guys?
Man.
Where's the Democrat equivalent of this guy? Where's the Democrat representative who voted for Trump in either 2016 or 2020? See, this is why I always say this city, D.C., is owned by Democrats and merely rented by Republicans. In the D.C. swamp, the Democrats have the moral high ground, if you can believe it. Like we've seen with Mitt Romney or Liz Cheney or that utterly insufferable Adam Kinzinger. To vote with the Democrats is to vote one's moral conscience, as if these completely corrupt politicians had any semblance of a moral conscience. But the key here is that the Democrats own D.C. It's been that way since FDR, who established the deep state during World War II, and Truman in its aftermath. The deep state is an inherently Democrat operation, and Rhino Republicans are the ones who have made their peace with the fact that if you want to pay to play in the power politics of D.C., you've got to appease the Democrats.
Like I said, that right there was just crazy. He said, why do any more votes when you can just reinstate Kevin McCarthy? No, Kevin McCarthy is not getting reinstated. Matt Gaetz already came out and exposed the reason why he wanted Kevin McCarthy gone as House Speaker. He already came out and exposed that already. The man couldn't fulfill what he's supposed to fulfill. He couldn't do the job. He wasn't doing it right. They wanted him out of there. They got him out of there. And now he talking about, oh, this don't make sense. Oh, Kevin McCarthy should be reinstated. No, it's not going to happen. He's gone and he's going to stay gone. So now all of them mad. You get these RINOs, they mad now because Jim Jordan, which somebody like Donald Trump endorsed and wanted him to be the speaker. Now, that right there is very big when they come from like Donald Trump, somebody like that of his caliber. And it's coming from Donald Trump, and Donald Trump saying, hey, I would like to endorse Jim Jordan to become the next speaker. He would like for him to be the next speaker. That's a very, very big thing. And then now you got this man coming out talking about we should just reinstate Kevin McCarthy. This don't make any sense. Come on, man. This is pathetic. People start to think like this. You know how happy people was when Kevin McCarthy was gone? You know how happy people was? And you think they just gonna get rid of them and then put them right back in there? No, that right there is just not gonna happen, man. That is crazy. That is crazy.
The Democrats own the city. The Republicans are just renters. And if you want the benefits of power and influence and affluence given to you by permanent Washington, you have got to appease the Democrats. And that means staying away from Trump and renouncing the MAGA movement, even though it's Trump and the MAGA movement that are more and more becoming the defining forces of our politics today. And that means opposing Jim Jordan as Speaker.
Yep.
So this is why, in effect, the Republicans always end up looking so pathetic. The Republicans play the role of the Washington Generals who are paid to lose to the Harlem Globetrotters. That's who these idiot RINOs ultimately are. They are paid losers. They're paid to throw the fight. That's what controlled opposition means.
I like that analogy by Dr. Steve. They are paid to throw the fight. I love that analogy made by Dr. Steve. Shout out to him for that right there.
They're paid to be publicly beaten. And these pathetic rhinos who are still holding out are the embodiment of this carnivalesque parody of repulsiveness. DC Drano said it best. Today is the day we vote Jim Jordan in as Speaker. And if not, we primary every single Republican holdout and rid our party of these vile uniparty swamp creatures. This is our party, not theirs. Today is the day that we make sure these rhinos learn that this party belongs not to Pelosi, but to Patriots. And no one, no uniparty rhino is going to stand in our way.
Hey, gang, I know what it's like.
There we go, right there. There we go. So that's crazy, though, to hear, you know, these rhinos, some people like that still think that Kevin McCarthy should be reinstated or he should have never been kicked out as the House Speaker in the first place. No, like I said before, when we seen the hearing and we heard what Matt Gaetz had to say about it, everybody was like, okay, we understand. We see why he wanted him gone. We see why we wanted him gone. So, like, it's crazy to get, you know, you get people that's been doing this to think that Jim Jordan ain't fit to be the Speaker. I think he is fit to be the Speaker. I really do think he's fit to be the Speaker. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Like I said before, I feel like it's a very, very big thing when Trump endorses somebody like that, and Trump knows Jim Jordan and know that he can do a very good job as a Speaker. That says a lot. That sends a strong message out to everybody. So it's crazy. Like I said, we're going to deal with these people that does this and that's going to try to continue to do this. But, hey, we ain't going to back down from them. We're going to keep speaking the truth because we know what the truth is. All right? But like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go check it out on Dr. Steve's channel. He does a great job over there. Shout out to him. And I'll catch y'all next time.